Hello, everyone, and welcome. I think everyone's lunch order was taken, yes? All right, good. I would just like to start by asking Vietnam veteran Rich Lutz to lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you, Rich. Once again, welcome everyone to the town of Islip Small Business Recognition Awards. My name is John Walzer. I'm the Director of Economic Development for the town of Islip. I'm joined today from my office by Brad Hemingway, who's the Deputy Director as well as the Executive Director of the Islip Foreign Trade Zone, and our Office Assistant Lisa Spradley. Brad and Lisa, thank you for all your help in putting today's event together. We've got all the lunch orders in, which is good, so they can start working on our lunch as we get the program started. So, we're in the middle of May. Does everyone know what May is? Thank you, Ann. Let's throw up a softball there. We're in Small Business Month, so we're here to celebrate and recognize some of the small businesses in our town and celebrate you. Some fun facts about small businesses. They are defined as those that are with fewer than 500 employees. They account for 99.9% of all U.S. firms, and they account for just under half of all private sector employment in the United States. It is said that small businesses are the backbone of our economy, and I agree. I would also add that in many ways they are an important part of the fabric of our community. So thank you for all the hard work that you do and the contributions you make to our community, and again, congratulations. So our entire town board is here today. Each member nominated a small business and will be presenting the award to their nominee. My office nominated a non-for-profit, the People's Ark of Suffolk, and Brad Hemingway from my office will make that presentation. So, to kick things off, and with more welcoming remarks, and to present the award to her nominee, Clybur's Country Store, please welcome, no stranger to small business herself, your Town of Islip Supervisor, Angie Carpenter.
Thank you so much, John and Brad and Lisa and everyone that helped put this together and bring it back. This is something that the town did for many years, and unfortunately during COVID, it was something that we had to suspend. And so we've been able to resurrect it, and doing it in Small Business Month seems so appropriate, and I'm glad we were able to do it. So to John and Brad and Lisa for helping pull this together, I thank you. And to the town board members who, reached out into their communities, to their council districts, and have come up with honorees. It really is so gratifying to see our businesses thriving in the town of Islip. And again, I want to thank John and Brad because we came through the exercise of COVID, and we received ARPA funding. And through that funding that we received, we were able to assist over 600 businesses with $5,000 and sometimes $10,000 grants to help keep them going after what they endured through those challenging times. And it was an awesome process to put together. They did it, and I know the businesses were so appreciative. I'm so excited to be able to recognize Clybur's. It's not the town I live in, but I spend more time in the hamlet of Islip than I do in the town I live in. So it seemed kind of appropriate for me to be recognizing a real, just an institution that has been in the hamlet of Islip for so many years, and that's Clybur's Country Store. That has been there, offering warmth and hospitality, really reflecting what small business and a family-owned business is all about. with the help of their daughter Emily and their staff. John's created a place that's more like a community hub than a deli, than a country store. Their team's friendliness and consistency have earned them the loyalty of customers, and certainly so many of us in Town Hall appreciate the delivery service. Beyond what they've contributed to the business community, they are there for the community in general, and that is so indicative and reflective of small businesses as a whole, that, the big box stores are there, but when the PTA needs a donation, when they need the donation of a hero, they go into Cliver's. And that seems to be how it is. So we don't always say thank you to our small businesses, and today's event is an opportunity for us to do that, a real heartfelt thank you. So without further ado, I would like to ask John and Liz, his wife, to come forward. And I'm sure we'll be proudly displaying that.
Yes.
You want to go over that for a picture?
Oh, sure, we'll go by the sign? Yeah. Sure. And John, maybe what we can do after everyone's been recognized, we'll bring all the honorees up with the town board as a whole and take a group shot.
Absolutely.
Okay,
And,
great.
yeah.
Okay.
Okay, thank you, Angie. Okay, to present the award to Captain Bill's Restaurant and Catering, I would now like to ask up Councilman Jim O'Connor.
Thank you, John, and thank you for putting this great event together. I missed it. It was great. We used to do it a trio, and it was always a highlight of the year, and important that we recognize our small businesses. So I'm really glad it's back. People ask me when they see me with Mike, they say, "How do you know Mike Korb?" And I lie. I tell them that we're tennis partners, but before we were tennis partners, our dear wives, his beautiful wife Nancy and my lovely wife Maureen, have worked together at South Bay Cardiology for many, many years, even before Mike and I even thought about playing tennis together. But 13 years ago, he took me on as his tennis partner in our small little club where we're down on the bay, and each July 4th, he carries me as his tennis partner. Now, it's called the White Lightning event because it's for those players who are 50 and over, so I just gave away my age, that it was 13 years ago. And so being my partner for 13 years, he knows that I never listen. He'll be involved in this really frantic point where he'll be knocking it cross court with our opponents 16, 18 shots in a row, and then the dumb guy will decide that he needs to get involved in the point and jump in and totally ruin all of his hard work. And he's been telling me for 18 years, or 13 years, to stay in my place, and I just don't listen. But I'm going to listen today. I talked with Mike last night and asked, what is it maybe that you want me to say about Captain Bill's and the history and what's really most important to you and Kelly. And he shared this with me, and it really is, I share it with you because it is indicative of why we're recognizing this wonderful place as one of our small business honorees. He says, Captain Bill's, a family Bayshore restaurant since 1947, reopened after being closed for 8 years in 1998. Our mission was to open a casual waterfront seafood restaurant and catering. Kelly Winter Kiernan, who was raised in Islip, and Michael Korb, raised in Bayshore, are proud of their community and proud of their opportunity to continue to serve their friends, their neighbors, and their community. What better way of serving in your community than helping to employ those members of your community? I know two of my children, one as a coach check and one as a catering waiter, worked their way through college at Captain Bill's, and how proud they must be of events like this week where young Liam Biscari received his degree from Syracuse University. And they saw that social media post and said, we had something to do with that in employing him at Captain Bill's. They employ hundreds of people. They serve our community at our christenings, at our communions, at our weddings, at our anniversaries, at our fundraisers, at family events, retirement parties, even at our Town of Islip events. And they do it, and they never, ever disappoint. They like supporting local organizations like the Bayshore Schools, Southside and Good Samaritan Hospital, and our wonderful St. Patrick's Day parade dinners, and obviously the Bayshore St. Patrick's Day Parade Committee. They believe in small business is only as strong as the community it serves. And then I have to put this in there. He said, blah, 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 blah. So I got that part as well. So Mike and Kelly, thank you so much for everything you do for the Islip community. It is my pleasure to join with my colleagues on the Islip Town Board in awarding you this Small Business Award.
Just so everyone knows, I had a speech ready and Jim took it.
Thank you, Jim. And now I would like to ask up to present the award to J&C Productos Americanos, Councilman Jorge Guadron.
Good morning, everyone. Buenos días tengan todos, if there's anybody who speaks Spanish. And I know we have a few. Well, JC is a variety store that offers quality products from Central America. In 2021, Ingrid opened her first location in Brentwood. And after witnessing its success, she opened a second location in Central Islip. J&C offers a variety of traditional dishes prepared with carefully selected ingredients to ensure an authentic and satisfying experience. The employees are a dedicated team that strive to serve and support the community. Obviously, the immigrant community is a reflection, I should say that Productos Centroamericanos is a reflection of the immigrant community. And Ingrid is the vivid image of the immigrant who comes to this country and works hard to make a reality the so, unhailed American dream. So please help me recognize Ingrid Gomez of Productos Centroamericanos, J&C Productos Centroamericanos.
Thank you, Councilman. Oh, yeah. No, I said thank you. Thank you. I would now like to ask up to present the award to Cafe Joel and the Greenery, Councilman John Lorenzo.
Good afternoon, all. Thank you, John and Brad and Lisa, for putting this together. This is my first small business award since I've been elected councilman. So I think it's a great idea. I'm a small business owner myself, and I think we have to recognize our small businesses. I wrote down a few words because the honorees that I have from my District 4, Hamlet of Sayville, are impressive young men and very good friends of mine, and I didn't want to miss anything about them, so I wrote it down. It is an honor and a pleasure to be here today among so many dedicated, passionate, and hardworking members of our community. As your councilman for District 4, I have a unique privilege of witnessing firsthand the heart and soul that drive our district and town forward, and that heart lives in our small businesses. Today we gather not just to celebrate commerce, but to recognize commitment to quality, commitment to service, and most of all, a small business in my district. Small businesses are the lifeblood of our town. They create jobs, they support our schools, our sports teams, they bring vitality to our Main Street, they turn simple storefronts into places where memories are made. Behind every display window is a story of perseverance, of early mornings, late nights, and overcoming challenges and giving back. And these gentlemen have definitely given back and overcome some challenges. This is why this award is so special to me. It's not just about sales or success, it's about impact. The impact you make on our neighborhoods, our families, and our future. Today's honorees embodies all of that and more. Their businesses have become a beloved part of Sayville, not just a place to shop or dine, but a place where customers are treated like neighbors and neighbors are treated like family. I can attest that. We're there many times a week. Whether it was stepping up during hard times, supporting local causes, or simply delivering exceptional services with a smile, this business has shown what it truly means to be part of a community. My friends James Caparuccio and Kyle Kenny, both born and raised in Sayville, have been lifelong friends, while James and Jake Burns first connected in an earlier business venture, and the three quickly formed a friendship and a strong partnership. The three purchased Cafe Joel in 2018. This restaurant was a staple in our community, and it was in need of a fresh energy, and they poured their hearts into revitalizing it, while keeping its rich history alive and it becoming a thriving gathering place. They recently have expanded and purchased a larger restaurant and moved the business in Sayville. I have witnessed firsthand these gentlemen hire adults, young adults, and students from our community and give them purpose and meaning to their lives, teaching them strong work values, strong customer service skills, and skills to serve our community in many areas. This, in my experience, in business, is what is needed to keep a community thriving for future with the younger generation. Loving their community so much, they saw the need for a fresh and healthy dining experience. They had a phenomenal idea to open up the Greenery in 2023. The Greenery is a salad shop, a very high-end salad shop, from meal prep, grab and go, salads, wraps, bowls, shakes, whatever you want. They will never say no as long as they have it there to make it for you. They brought this health-focused concept to Sayville, all while utilizing their business model of success, of service and community, and giving back, which has made their business model successful. So on behalf of the town board, and with deepest appreciation for your friendship and continued dedication and spirit, it is my privilege to present Local Small Business Award to James, Kyle, and Jake, the owners of Cafe Joel and the Greenery. Congratulations, guys. Kyle Kenny could not be here today. He also works for the railroad. We know him as Kyle Choo Choo Kenny in Sayville. He could not be here today to get time off, so we have James and Jake. Thank you, guys. Keep doing good work.
Thank you, and now to present the award to the pizzeria, Councilman Michael McElway.
Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for having us today. As a small business owner myself, 25 years ago, I opened up a little business on Main Street in Bayshore. So I grew up working for a family business before, so the small business thing is always near and dear to my heart. My honorees today are the pizzeria, and I just asked Paul, I really thought it was like 10 years ago, but 2020, they opened their first location in the Smith Haven Mall. And at the time, I was in the burger business for Local Burger, and I think I called Cliff, and I said to him, hey, we were exploring going into the mall, and we started talking, and lo and behold, a few years later, they popped up in Bayshore, Islip, Smithtown, Babylon. Am I missing any of them? Lindenhurst, so. And I am proud to say that as my honorees, there are 2 of them in my council district, 3 locations in the town of Islip. So their commitment to Islip and small businesses is unparalleled. We were just sitting talking at the table, and they were talking about somebody needing gift cards for something and how we've always donated gift cards to the neighborhood. These guys have been phenomenal. I was involved with the Bayshore Restaurant Committee. They jumped on the committee the first day. How can we help? How can we get involved? And how can we do that in the community? And there is that, sense of community. You see the posts on social media about, Amazon doesn't support your baseball team, but these small businesses do, and it is really important because the businesses do support that. And I just want to congratulate them, Cliff, Paul, and Dan, for your success and for everything you've done for the town of Islip, for the people that you employ, for the kids you give their first jobs to, and congratulations for this well-deserved award. Guys, hopefully you'll put this in the basement.
Absolutely. Deal. Yeah, of course. Thank you, guys.
Okay, thank you. And the last award we have today is the People's Arc of Suffolk. I'd like to ask Brad Hemingway from my office to present the award. Thank you.
Thank you, John, and again, thank you, Lisa, for everything today. This was really a thing that you pulled together here. We appreciate everything you did. What a field of awardees today. Familiar with all of the businesses and so well-deserved. As John and I were thinking about an additional awardee, we thought about the nonprofit sector and how we felt how important it was for that to be represented today. And we couldn't think of a better candidate than the People's Arc of Suffolk. Now, I've always called them AHRC, so I apologize if I do that again today. But if you know the building up on Vets Highway, it's that big building, AHRC. I'll almost call it a campus. And the things that they do there are absolutely amazing. I've had the privilege of taking a tour there on numerous occasions, and every time the feeling I have when I walk out of there is unparalleled. It's really uplifting. To watch Dennis walk around that facility and the reception he gets from all of the people that are attending the various programs they have each day makes such an impact on many of the families out here in Suffolk County and on Long Island. So I applaud all of you for the work you do, and I can't imagine how rewarding it must be each day. So People's Arc of Suffolk, I'll have to put my glasses on here, but they've been in existence for over 70 years, originally founded by Anne Greenberg. The People's Arc of Suffolk, formerly known as AHRC, is a leading advocate for children and adults with intellectual and developmental disabilities and their families. People's Arc of Suffolk offers a range of programs and services that include educational programs, day habilitation services, community residences, and employment opportunities both on and off premises. These services are delivered by caring and devoted staff. Again, if you get the chance, I'd encourage everybody to stop by the facility to see all the wonderful work they're doing, not only at that facility, but at the many off-site locations that they have, where they offer people impacted by special needs the ability or opportunity for independence. And it really is something special to see. So without further ado, I'm pleased to award People's Arc of Suffolk on behalf of the town board. If you'd come up, anybody that would like to come up, you can all come up if you'd like.
right, thanks, everyone. I think we're doing pretty good here, actually ahead of schedule. So enjoy your lunch. It's actually not out yet. Why don't we take this opportunity to take a group photo of everybody? We'll gather over here in front of the flag and the sign.